얘 여자 도망치고서 지금 어디 왔음.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne
뭐지?
Shepard's room.
나 이거
Please sign the
했는데?
visitor's
아닌가? 아, 나 이거 하다가 갑자기 꺼져가지고 저장이 안 됐나 보다.
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle. Only a few hours left before Sean Mars dies. Hope I'm not wasting my time.
맞아. 몇 시간 안 남았어. 19. 쭉 들어가면 나오겠지? 여기 14.
Hello, Mrs.
누구지?
Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here,
할머니 목소리 왜 이렇게 젊어? 자기소개.
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
기억하네.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
뭔가 조사할 건 없나 봐.
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
왜 딴소리 하지?
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Mrs. Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
별로 진전이 없네. 약을 내가 줘야 되나?
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
제 아들인
Yes,
게
your
확실한 거
boys,
거의.
Mrs. Shepard. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son.
존이랑
My
존이랑
little Johnny.
같은 애 얘기하는 건가? 존이? 할 게 없는데.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepard? John and his brother?
그때 걔네네. 사고
Is that them?
They're
애들.
good little boys. Their father never looked after them. always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
아무것도 없네. 어?
Seems to be working. She's remembering stuff.
보여줄까?
Gotta find something else to show her.
이건 아닌데.
This woman might be the origami killer's mother.
더 이상 이 방이 없는데 나가야 되나? 이제 뜨는 게 없는데 뭐 물어볼 수 없나?
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first.
나?
Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
다 방금
Thanks
다
for the
한 거
advice.
아닌가? 내 순서가 지금 잘못된 거여서 그런가?
Her kids loved origami. Perhaps if I made a figure for her.
내가 하나 만들어준다고?
She said she loved flowers. But
아,
what kind?
방금 오는 길에 꽃 하나 봤잖음.
Show her things that take her back.
병원 물건 함부로 가져가다니.
What a lovely orchid. My
이것도
sons loved
나뉘었구나.
orchids. We used to grow them in the back.
거의
When
뭐
John
확실한데?
I laid orchids on his grave.
아, 이거 뭘 접을까? 나 이거 봐도 이거 접어주자. 뭘 봐도 나는 이거 잘 못 접겠던데 종이.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he
X.
always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
아, 저기 있는 종이 다 접어줘야 되네. 아닌가?
I cried when they told me.
생각났나
I'd
봐.
already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know.
제발 딱 대답해주면 안 돼?
In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
일부러 그러나 이
Please,
사람?
Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
무섭게 왜 그러지? 기속말 주려고? 아, 나도 알려줘! 진짜. 왜 이렇게 충격받지? 이상하네. 이유가 뭐냐면요. 알 것 같아. 스포가 될 것 같지, 이거, 왠지. 이제 또 잔인한 거 나오겠지? 온통 빨간색 집이네.
The last origami figure. The last trial. The last origami figure. The last trial.
빨리 좀 가줄래?
The last trial.
오.
The last question.
에?
Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons?
어떻게 믿어, 이거?
There is a deadly poison in this file. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the file or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
어떡하지? 다른 거 없나? 이거 오로지 이거 하나뿐인가? 좋아, 나는 마시겠어. 이게 뭐지? 마셔. 으아. 응?
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
오, 알려주긴 하네, 진짜. 빨리 가자. 시계 빨리 착용해. 옳지.
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
와. 뭐 별거 아닌데 되게 심적으로 그렇다. 베스트 데드? 그니까.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere.
근데 아빠는 모르고 주변에서 많이 이렇게 열심히
This kid's
찾으려고
gonna
하네.
die, and I'm going round in circles.
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington.
그 기자 여자랑 얘기 같이 힘을 합치면 안 되나?
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
펀치 마렵네.
You are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
재수 없어. 얘 약간 빡칠 때마다 이러네. 안 돼, 먹지 마. 아니, 왜 자꾸 먹지? 내가 선택도 못해, 이제.
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
One last thing, sir. You should be careful not to
아, 얘가
overindulge
가상인물이었구나.
in what. It can be dangerous. very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
내가
Two
안 본
receipts
게
from the
뭐지?
same gas station. Might be near the killer's home.
아, 그 주머니 있던 거? 지리학적 분석?
The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely. Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
아, 양경이 녹화한 건가? 플레이. 내가 여기서 뭘 찾아야 되나? 에? 아, 잘못 멈춤. 아니, 너무 어려운데 이거?
The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer. Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before
시계?
somewhere. The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
끝인가? 더 안 해도 되나? 이거
Looks
뭐야?
like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake. That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan
뭔가?
Mars.
갑자기? 흐흐. 아니 이게 맞나? 나는 조금 이해가 안 되는데. 더 볼 거 없나? 그러니까 나도 아닌 것 같은데 갑자기 뜬금없잖아 너무.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
어.
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found.
가을에?
All the victims disappeared in the fall.
BGM이 왜 이래? 어머! 어떡해? 나 시간 안에 못해서 이런 거예요? 와, 뭐야. 왜 이래, 난이도 이거? 근데 나는 얘 먹일 생각, 안 먹인 거 눌렀는데, 항상? 근데 지가 스스로 먹었음. 헐, 이상해. 나는 선택문 나올 때 안 먹는다 눌렀단 말임? 근데 선택문도 안 나오고 지 스스로 계속 먹었음.
Let me stay with you, Scott. I don't want to go.
Look, it'll only take a couple of days. Long enough to get this resolved.
이렇게 연인처럼 나와,
I
얘는.
can't just wait while you confront
아,
my son's
이상해.
killer.
너무 이해가 안 돼, 게임이.
It's the only way, Lauren. Trust me. Now go stay with your mother for a few days. I'll come and get you when this is over.
키스해?
Tell me who the origami killer is. I want to know who killed my son.
Listen, when I'm done, I'll tell you everything I know. I promise.
진짜 했어 뽀뽀. 얘네 뭐야? 진짜 어이없네. 얘네도 사랑이 싹트고 그 주인공 아빠도 사랑이 싹트고.
I'll get help. Just hang on. Go on, hurry. I think the water's rising. I'm hurrying. I'll be right back.
아, 네 상황이 얼마나 무서울까?
Hold on, bro. I'll find someone. Then we'll come back and save
나
you.
길을 잘 모르는데.
Gotta find someone. The water's still rising. John won't be able to hang on for long.
그건 나도 아는데.
Dad, I've gotta get Dad. He's the only one who can save John.
나
Gotta move.
여기인가 집이? 아빠, 빨리.
Dad, it's John. He fell into a pot. He's drowning.
어?
Leave me
You gotta
alone.
come, Dad.
술
Come on,
취했구나.
John's gonna die. John's gonna
Well,
die.
that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it?
미쳤다.
Go away.
Please, Dad, I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna
What did I
die,
tell
Dad.
ya? Grab!
아 미쳤다.
Please, Dad. You've got to save John.
이거 난인가 보고.
I tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't
아
come.
어떡해.
Please don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about this guy.
아, 저 어린애가 울지도 않고 무서워하지도 않고 저렇게 포기를 하나 봐. 아니 119 안 부르고 뭐 하냐고. 범인 이름 알려줬어요? 못 들었어. 잠깐만. 나 상황에 너무 몰입해서 스카시라 했구나. 이게 수사라고 생각을 못했네. 드라마 보는 줄 알았네. 와. 근데 이거는 독자한테 알려준 거잖음 지금. 이 주인공들은 아무도 모를 거 아니야 아직. 스카? 모르겠음. 나 외국인 이름 잘 못 외운다. 쉘비? 쉘비 들어봤는데? 얘? 지금 이 형사? 에? 충격. 나 브라운곰님 없었으면 이거 이해 못할 뻔했다. 갑자기 쟤 왜 저러지? 약간 이러면서. 아니 그러면 지금 저 아주머니 기만하는 거야 지금? 충격. 헐. 완전 지능범이네. 저것도 이제 증거물 같은 거 다 압수시키려고 일부러 저렇게 한 거네. 그니까. 와, 미쳤다. 왔다가 그냥 가구나 항상. 여기 안 닦았는데? 와 진짜 충격이네 이거. 나 믿고 있었는데 이 아저씨. 오 소름이야. 문 따는 거야? 아니 문도 딸 줄 알아 기자가?
I lost your touch, girl.
왜 자꾸 밖에 보면 무섭게?
The origami killer's apartment. There must be something
지금
to tell me where
여기
Sean
지금
Mars
온 거야?
is.
사무실에?
That's where the smell of burning comes from. Evidence going up in smoke.
더 찾을 수 있는 게 있나? 아 무서워.
Cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop.
아 나 무서워. 또 들어오면 어떡해 여기. 아 이따가 여기 숨는 거야? 알았어. 빨리 아니 뭐 없잖아. 아 무서워.
He used to be a cop. Probably knew exactly how an investigation would be carried out.
알았어. 똑같은 단서 말고 뭔가 새로운 게 나왔으면 좋겠다고. 응? 없네. 냉장고 안에 뭐가 있겠냐고. 어차 한 번 더 보자. 아 오케이. 아 나는 여기 내가 들어간다는 줄 알았네. 대박. 요 안에 있으면 어떡해. 대박이다.
Sean Mars. Oh, the lunatic's been watching him drown. Shit, it needs a password.
뭘까? 존이 아니야? 뭘까? 이거 계속 틀리면
How does this
안 되지
twisted
않아?
fuck's mind work? Gotta be something related to his childhood. What did he call those paper dogs when he was a kid?
Max.
Got it. Max. The name John gave to his paper dogs when he was a child.
잘하네 이 기자.
What the
지가
hell is
탐방해도
that?
되겠다. 아 근데 나 너무 무서워. 올까봐
address.
지금.
It's gotta be where Sean Mars is.
뭘.
Hurry. There's no time to lose.
무서워. 빨리. 잠깐만. 야 이럴 시간 없어. 빨리 가. 빨리 들고 가. 들고 가면서 보라고. 도망가. 아 들켰어.
So you found my little secret?
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
제발 죽지 마.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
팩폭. 제발 제발. 아? 응? 제발. 갇혔어 여기? 으흠. 예? 이게 뭐죠? 오, 힘세다. 아, 무서워. 아. 이거 안 돼? 파쿠르 안 돼? 헉! 집에 불 태웠네? 미안해 미안해 미안 바로 나올 줄 몰랐어.
Way too high. I'll kill myself if I jump. Gotta find something else.
아니 파쿠르 하면 되지. 아 뛰지 마. 어머 어머.
I'm joking. The air.
이거 아까 뭐야? 우와. 아, 죽겠다 얘. 너무 오래 걸려서. 잠깐네. 안 되나 봐. 알았어, 딴 면으로 가자. 어? 여기서 뭐해? 여기서 뭐해? 에? 여기 왜 들어가? 일단 하라는 대로 해보자. 근데 냉장고 안에 들어가면은 나올 때 어머! 아 저거 때문에 나올 때 안 나와진다고 들었는데 내가 알기로. 오 살았네. 오 다행이다. 내 컨트롤 너무 안 좋아서 죽을 줄 알았어 얘도. 와 진짜 죽다 살았네 얘는. 아 누구지? 제이든이 누구야?
I know where Sean Mars is. I've got to call that FBI guy, Jaden. He's the only one I can
근데 걔
trust.
죽었는데?
He'll be able to save him.
맘 바꾸기. 혼자
I
해
know where
그냥.
Sean Mars is. No time to call anyone. I'm on my own.
왜냐면
Gotta go there.
아빠는 이미
I
알고
just
있단
can't wait
말이.
here while the boy might be dying.
그리고 제이드는 죽었음. 그러니까 내가 혼자 가야 돼. 빨리. 애기 나왔다. 어린 그 CLB인가? 션? 아, 그 죽은 애인가? 아니, 이름 모르겠어. 아, 그 자식이네. 주인공 자식. 응, 맞다, 맞다. 이게 이렇게 짧은 영어 이름도 그런데 만약에 저기 막 긴 다른 나라였으면 나 더 못했을 거야 아마. 이름 긴데 있지 않습.
Sean! Sean! Sean!
어,
Can you
여긴가
hear
봐.
me? Daddy's here. I'm gonna get you out of there.
제발. 아, 어떡해?
Gotta open this goddamn grate. Gotta find something fast.
뭘 찾아야 돼. 으씨, 뭘까? 이거 아니야? 아닌데. 빨리 빨리. 아, 빨리 빨리. 아, 제발. 됐어? 아. 됐다. 애기야, 정신 차리고. 제발, 제발. 아, 빨리, 빨리. 아, 어떡해. 여기서 며칠 동안 밥도 못 먹고 저러고 있었을 거 아니야. 이미 저기 체온 떨어져서 저기 그거 한 거 아니야?
My God, Sean, answer me.
E, Q.
Don't have me, son, please.
더 빨리, 더 빨리.
Gotta breathe. Don't leave me. Sean.
살아야 되는데. 근데 아빠는 죽잖아, 참. 아, 맞다. 얘 약 먹이지 말았어야 했다. 기자도 어차피 알게 되네, 길을. 그래서 아빠한테 전화했으면 됐네. 아, 몰라. 얘 죽었나봐요. 안 죽었다, 안 죽었다! 근데 어떡해, 아빠가 죽겠어.
Sean.
휴. 깜짝이야, 미안합니다.
I thought you were gone.
Dad, I knew you'd come and save me.
Sean, listen. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens, I love you more than anything in the world. I'm not dead. took the poison an hour ago, and I'm not dead.
안 죽었어? 아, 다행이다. 왜 안 죽었지? 쉘비가 그 가짜로 그냥 죽는 척하고 이게 먹나 안 먹나 했나 보다.
What are you doing here?
I did some hunting around. I know who the killer is, Ethan. I can prove your innocence.
증거 있을까? 증거가 없는 거 아니야?
Congratulations, Ethan. You succeeded. You're the father that I have been looking for all these years. The man capable of giving his own life to save his son.
You got what you wanted. I finished your trials. Now let us go.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Your lady friend knows my little secret. I don't intend to end my days in prison. I'm going to have to
이
kill
자식.
you both.
잠깐 싸울 준비해. 잠깐
I'm
무서워.
sorry. You earned my respect.
내가 안 싸웠네. 어디 썼어? 아니. 아, 오바지? 예. 옳지, 옳지. 아니, 어떡해. 갑자기 이래. 총 들고 있는데 그렇게 도망가면 어떡해. 얘 에임 개 좋다고. 지금 놀아주는 거라니까. 어머머. 근데 나 왜 쏴 이거를? 쏘면 안 되는 거였던 것 같은데. 바로 엄마 바로 뒤에서 따라와 계속. 제발 제발 오지마 쌤. 아니 내가 피하는 거였구나 그게. 제발. 여기 돼지라서 여기 못 올라올 것 같은데. 몸 끼는 거 아니야? 여기가 뭐지? 깜짝아. 미쳤다. 나 어떡해. 다치겠어 유리 때문에. 오, 이걸 잡네. 아니 힘이 이렇게 세? 개빡치네 진짜. 믿고 있었는데 나는 이 캐릭터를. 어떻게 왔지 얘? 맞은 척 한 건가? 와, 다행이다.
There was general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. The successful resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery of Ethan Mars, who the police believed at one point to be the killer. It is no doubt due to his great courage and tenacity that he succeeded in foiling the plans of the
그러니까 이 아저씨한테도 증거가 다 있었지 않습니까? 참.
official apology today. Our main headline today. It is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the
와,
origami
충격이다.
killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
이렇게 범죄자 얼굴 다 공개하네요, 여기는.
Let's just say a friend of a friend let me jump in line.
뭘 마신 거지? 그냥
like it,
아무것도 아닌데
it's ours.
그 겁준 거 같아요. 이거 먹으면 죽는다 이런 식으로. 다행이다. 애기
Hey,
팔팔해졌네.
Dad!
다행이다.
I think I found my room.
그러니까 그 시험을 하고 싶었대. 그 마음을 진짜로 자기가 죽을 정도로
perfect, Ethan.
이 아들을 사랑하나 이런 걸 시험을 하고 싶었대요.
We'll be able to forget what happened. We'll lead a normal life. And one day it'll all just seem like a bad dream. We've earned the right to be happy now, Ethan. All three of us.
다행이다. 와, 해피엔딩이네요. 다행이다. 근데 나 그 약에 취해서 죽은 FBI 그 사람 너무 안타까워. 아무 연관 없이 지금. 재미로 오줌 나왔으면 그럴 수도 있음.
He's
그래서
being
먹고
buried in
간 걸
2
수도
days
있음.
in some godforsaken hole in the back end of beyond near Washington. I have to attend as a matter of protocol.
I'll pass. Jane and I didn't see eye to eye on much.
아,
No
제이든
problem.
장례식?
I understand.
Hey, sir, I still have his glasses. What should I do with them?
Well, you won't be needing them again.
어?
Do whatever you want with them.
한 번도 착용은 안 해봤나 보다. 그냥 이거 뭐지? 이러면서 쳐다보면 보네. 어? 지금 쓰나? 안 쓰네. 이 깨비. 계속 신경 쓰이나 봐, 일하면서. 썼다. 신기하네. 근데 이거 장갑이랑 세트인데 장갑은 없잖음. 이거 영상 남겨놨나봐, 얘가. 여기서 이제 증강현실로 싸우는 거야? 귀신 됐네. 이 여자가 제일 불쌍해. 낚였어.
You killed my son, Scott. Were you thinking about that? when
얘
you
시체
held me in
어디서
your arms?
건져가지고 무덤에다가 심었나봐. 아니, 심은 게 아니고 묻었나봐.
I don't know why you did all this.
그니까. 진짜 정신적 충격 받을 것 같은데.
Nothing can justify it anyway.
그니까. 자기 자식 죽인 사람이었어, 알고 보니.
I feel nothing but contempt for you.
그니까
Nothing but contempt.
그니까 얼마나 화가 날까. 에휴, 몬땐 녀석이었어.
I want to see them again.
끝났나?
I'm a father too.
오. 끝이네. 우와, 재밌다. 아, 근데 반전이네. 대박이다. 재밌네요. 근데 생각보다 되게 똑똑하다, 저 쉘비라는 애가. 저렇게 그 뭐랄까? 아, 연출이었을까 혹시? 아닌데? 왜 그 피해자 유가족들한테 갔는데 그 당시에 딱 하필이면 그 무슨 어떤 상황이 생겨서 그걸 자기가 도와주고 이제 마음을 샀잖아요, 호감을. 근데 그게 다 짜고 친 건가? 너무 우연의 일치 아님? 꼭 지가 이렇게 왔을 때 그런 일이 벌어지고 그렇게 한 게. 근데 이거는 상상 못했어요? 나 처음엔 계속 좋은 애라고 믿고 있었어요. 착한 탐정 아저씨라고. 근데 이거는 내가 뭘 선택했을 때 달라지는 게 딱히 없을 것 같은데? 그냥 내용적으로는 똑같고 이제 누가 어떻게 살리느냐 막 그런 것 같아요. 근데 나 아까 전에 그 FBI 걔 뭔지 모르겠음. 원래 죽어요? 아니면은 약을 못 먹게 제가 말릴 수 있었나? 안 죽을 수도 있는 선택지가 있어요? 이상하네. 안녕.